Hi everyone, I am Cheerful from Ergüner Mehmet Taner High School, and today we're going to talk about dance and therapy exercises and their effects on self-confidence. And today I have a guest.
And yes, I'm the guest. I'm missing from Çağdaş Bilim College. That's it.
Welcome. As we enter puberty, our body starts changing, and some parts grow, some parts change, and sometimes the changes might not be the way that we want, and sometimes those changes might not feel as comfortable as it used to, and that might create some self-images that we're not happy. For example, as I was growing up, my thighs started to grow a bit bigger, and I was not really happy about it since the beginning. And but so as I was growing up, I started to grow onto them and try to accept it as they were instead of changing it, because I tried to change it a few times with like working out. I played volleyball and stuff, but it didn't had any much effects on my self-image, and it made me feel a lot more worse actually. And so I gave myself this time to grow onto them and start and to try to accept them as they were. And it became like a process, and I can tell that it's a lot more better than it used to be. But it's still not like 100% good, because it's again a process, and I think uh, I think that it's a process that is taking a lot time, but I think in the end we can reach somewhere that we're happy about.
Nowadays, people are faking on social media, and people like us, I mean teenagers, think that it's all real. And people in my age are now in depression. For example, my friend. Okay, but me and my friend are different, so I think we should love ourselves and love our noses, especially for girls in my age. And that's it.
But do you think we should change the parts that we don't like about ourselves, or should we try to embrace ourselves the way we exist?
Of course, we should stay the same because everybody has like surgery on their body, and I think they're all the same. Like if you see the Kardashian family, they're literally all the same. Like,
Yes, and I don't think it's healthy to receive those things and go under a lot of surgeries.
oh yes, and everybody is the same. Like, what happens
Yes,
to different people?
yes, and I think what makes us beautiful is our differences and what makes us unique.
Yes, and for example, people are trying to be more white right now, but come on, yani. Okay.
I don't think it does. It shouldn't matter how people look at us.
The way our environment looks at us affects us, of course. We shape our lives according to views of the people around us. So, we should pay attention to the people we surround ourselves with.
In my opinion, our environment's perspective on us has a huge effect on our self-confidence. That's one of the most important reasons why we should choose the people around us carefully.
Seeing something of myself showed that I exist.
It made us feel more comfortable. It felt like therapy and made us realize ourselves and made us feel good physically and mentally.
I felt comfortable and reassured when I carried out this activity, and I also felt confident in myself and that I was able to overcome all negative things.
Word my reflection reminds me of my essence. This word contains my personality, traits, my appearance, in short, everything about me.
I think it varies from person to person. Everyone has their own background and different environment, and I think it partly depends on the mindset of the person.
Self-confidence is something we can gain by engaging in more social activities, but it may be necessary to improve our self-confidence with expert sports and the right guidance.
Yes, of course, because a person emits negative thoughts toward himself. But when we receiving positive stimulation from experience, this stimulates self-love. Yes, when we are confident of ourselves and have sufficient experience of these things, others can be taught to always be confident of themselves and not look at the negative things that may be facing them.
Yes, thanks to breathing exercises, we can feel better in negative moments. Thanks to exercises we do, our social skills increase and we show a more confidence image.
I realized that wasn't breathing properly. I learned to breathe properly. It is a method I can use when I am excited. My reflections are a concept that reveals my feelings. The reflections of each of my emotions on me are different. I think we should get support. It is important that we get information from people who are experienced and knowledgeable about the subject, with the advice to be given or talks about positive body image can develop. It was very nice that everyone knew what to do in our event and acted in harmony. It showed that we can act in harmony despite our difference.
So do you think that other people's opinions and the view of other people and our surroundings affect our self-image and self-confidence?
As you can see from the students' answers, yes. And also it changed through the time. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So I think the dance and therapy exercises helped us improving our social skills and our self-confidence. What do you think it made you gain?
I agree with you. It's helped us to be more confident, and also it helped us to socialize with our classmates. So it was so
Yes,
funny, and I had so much fun.
me, I did as well. Um, And I think that it might be important to seek help from a professional in the times of difficulties. Do you think it is required to get help?
Yes, I think yes, we all need help sometimes. So yes, and some people are feel shame to go to therapist, but I think
Yeah.
if we need, we should go.
Yes, I think I'm experienced in this matter. And when I was going to therapy, I was really afraid of telling it to other people, and I didn't share it with anyone. And at some point I built up the courage to share it with my friends, and at first I was really ashamed and scared, but when I finally told them, they were really understanding and they helped me so much. So I think that's something we should overcome.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I am a huge tree with soul. Broke trunks and sweet fruit whose roots cling tightly to the ground. People cool in my shade eat my sweet fruit.
I am a tree with full of confidence and peace in its pink flowers in a peaceful place in the season of spring.
I am a tree with long roots, a big tree with so many memories under my lush green leaves, and people leaning on my brown trunk.
As we can see from the answers that we received from our participants, they also agreed that our surroundings and the environment we grew up in really affects our self-image. And I think we can really see that it really is important when it comes to the environment we are grow up in, because we can really see that the environment we are grow up in is a really big impact on our self-image, and sometimes we might not receive the courage and the support that we need from it might be our parents or our social circle, and that might create negative self-images that we're not really happy about. So it is really important when it comes to the environment and the surroundings when you're uh, it comes to so I think it's really important when we think about the environment and the surroundings that we have around ourselves, and it has a big impact on our self-image.
We warmed up with the dance and therapy, then we saw our own selves, our own personality, who we are with the tree activity. As you can see from the answers of the students, they also saw their own personality, and I think after those answers, they felt more confident with themselves.
And I
And
think we've received a lot different outcomes, and I think that shows us the variety of people, and I think that's what makes us beautiful, that we're different from each other.
yes, I agree.
We are really thankful to our friends for participating in our project, and I'm sure that all of us had so much fun. And we're gonna keep doing, uh, we're gonna keep going on our journey, and we're gonna keep doing these exercises and our researches. Thank you so much for coming to our podcast today. I hope you had fun.
I had so much fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you.